Just to grab a sledgehammer and go to work. So I would like to welcome everybody and thank you for coming. We have a number of employees here on hand and have some exciting news to share with everybody. I know most everybody knows what we're doing at this point, but today's the date that we picked to make it officially public, so if it wasn't public enough already. But I'd like to introduce some of our special guests that we have here with us today. And I'm sure Dad will speak more to this in just a second, but I'd like to recognize Vernon Gunn right over here. Vernon, raise your hand. So Vernon built this building in 1970. So we have a huge piece of history with us here today. Then other special guests, I'd like to recognize Mayor of Stephenville, Kenny Weldon. Kenny, thank you. And our City Administrator, Mark Kaiser. And our Chamber Executive Director, July Danley. And a number of press, so Jerry and Mac from Hyco and Dublin, appreciate you guys coming. And so we have other press folks here. I hadn't missed to have some releases that we'll get out to the other outlets. So, Emily, do you want me to introduce you? The president of the class of 1980 of Stephenville High School, ladies and gentlemen. That one's going to cost me, I can assure you. No, then the two folks, one's here and one I'm not seeing, that really pulled all this together. First of all, Fred Parker with Parker and Associates, and I guess Fred got delayed or detained at a meeting, and so Fred's not with us at this time. And then Sam Waldrop, Waldrop Construction. Waldrop Construction is putting this project all together. They're the hands and the feet that's making it happen. And Sam, thanks for coming over and joining us today. Then I would like to recognize one other person that's not with us today, and that's Rick Hale, Rick Hale Construction. Rick has worked with us on this project for over a year ago, and then he helped did our project down at the Dodge store. And just as timing worked out, he's got a number of projects going right now. And, but Rick has put a lot of effort into this project to get us to this point. So I appreciate Rick's effort. Okay, so for the fun news, let me give you just an overview of the project, and then we'll pass the baton and have a few other comments. The project that we're embarking on is part of an overall national project from General Motors to update and re-image their dealerships across the country. I don't have the number of stores, but it's in the thousands that are either finished or under construction from coast to coast. So this is part of that project. What you will see when we're completed is a showroom that's going to have a little different feel to it. This row of offices will be gone, and this wall is going to come out a little bit. And one of the focal points is a reception area that General Motors is recommended. So in this area will be a real nice reception area. Our sales associates will be on this end of the showroom in a more open environment. So I think our customers will feel just a little more openness in our showroom. Then on this area, which that wall's going out just a little bit, we're going to have an area that's special to Cadillac customers. It's what we call our arts and science area, and it will have some color trim fabrics and a lot of digital things that will be happening in there that's all part of the Cadillac experience. So we'll have an area that's unique to our Cadillac owners. Then as we go down the hall, we will have a much enlarged space for our business office. Those folks have done a tremendous job working in a really tight area, and we'll have an expanded area for them. By upgrading at this point, it's also going to allow us a time to kind of upgrade to current code, current federal laws that are out there regarding privacy and security of customer information. And so this will, while we've already have taken those measures, this will really put us in a spot that is good for today's environment. Our restrooms, man, we're going to have more potties than per capita, I think. So we'll be good there. So enlarged restroom facilities. And then the fun part is really in the back. Our customer lounge is going to double in space. We will have, you know, flat screen TVs and monitors from General Motors that give updated specials. Much more open area for our parts and service, particularly customer parts for accessories. And then as we walk back into our service department, a lot more elbow room. You know, we've been working off a counter, which is great, nothing wrong with the counter, but our service advisors will have individual stations, workstations, which will allow for, you know, a little more one-on-one contact with our customers, so don't have to share everything with everybody with what's going on with my car. We're going to completely repaint and refloor the shop, so it's going to look brand new. The biggest addition is going to be going out this direction. We're going to add about 3,000 square feet, and that's going to accommodate more parts area and more service stalls. So it will increase our capacity. So I hope you kind of got the picture that when we're all said and done, we're really setting the facility to kind of mirror, hopefully, the growth that we're seeing in our community, the growth that we're seeing with Tarleton State University. So now you're wondering, where did everybody go? Because it sounds like they've all moved out of the facility. Our business office is officing at our Chrysler dealership. Our sales associates are, you'll see a little trailer here, so they're kind of working out of it, and then all of our main offices are over at the used car department. And then our parts, retail parts, wholesale parts, and service advisors are in a portable temporary trailer that's behind the bakery building. So over here on Lillian Street, across from the Aldrin Apartments. So should have signage that will direct everybody to the appropriate places. So now the good news. Mr. Waldrop has assured me, so you know how assurances go. No, I'll joke in a second. Our plan is to have parts and service back in the building and operational by the 1st of July. So it should go pretty quick. And then the plan is to have everybody back in the facility by the 1st of September. So hopefully we're going to get in and out of this in about a 4 to 5 month time. So that's kind of an overview of the project. And we appreciate you coming out to kind of share it with us. So at this time, I would like to invite July Danley from the Stephenville Chamber of Commerce to make a few comments. July.
Thanks, Greg. Well, you know, the Chamber recently celebrated 100 years, and I think that Bruner Motors is probably one of our longest-standing, if not the longest-standing Chamber supporters that joined immediately and has just been a tremendous community supporter. And so we're excited that over the years, y'all continually invest in the community and continue to expand and improve and provide jobs and keep up with the different trends. So we appreciate not only what you do with having a business with selling cars, but all of the ways that you invest in the community through supporting good causes and through just loving Stephenville and keeping it what it is and making it even better. So on behalf of the Chamber, we welcome you, and we're looking forward to banging in the wall with you.
Good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Did you want to say anything about the class president over here in 1980?
It's an honor to be here with you today. I'll help you take care of him later. Okay? This is an exciting day, isn't it? I tell you, to be here today and think about the legacy of the Bruners here and what they brought to the community, and to realize that nothing stays the same. Okay, you're either falling behind or you're moving ahead. And this is a true sign and signal today that Bruner Motors is moving ahead for our community. And it's exciting for us, I think, as a community to realize the economic impact that that'll have for us, and a clear signal to anybody that's living here or that's driving through 377 as they come by to say, wow, this is new, it's better, there's progress that's occurring here, and Stephenville is alive and well. And so that is exciting for us to see as it's moving forward. I think that it's also equally important to recognize, as July said, the significance that Bruner's brings to this community, and the sense of family, and the sense of commitment that is so important to what we do and what we appreciate as residents here in Stephenville. So that's exciting, and I brought my gloves with me today because I told Greg that I just didn't want to quit when we broke the wall. I'm just going to go back here and get to work the rest of the day and make sure that I help Waldrop make that 1 July